My name is Wendy Hutchins, and this is Growth Walk, a channel I created to document my path towards goal attainment, and then also to use it as a platform to inspire, encourage, and excite others to succeed through continuous lifelong learning and development, all while maintaining a positive attitude towards life and all that it offers. So in today's video, I am going to talk to you guys about how I effectively co-parent with my youngest daughter, Ava's father. Later on in the video, I'm going to be sitting down with Milton, and we're just going to be talking about what it's like for us to co-parent and raise Ava, how we get along, what got us to the point of getting along. So before I start that, I just want to read a little bit from an article from the New School for Social Research that I pulled up online here, and it's about like a research study that they did about the effects of positive co-parenting. Okay, so co-parenting, what is that? Co-parenting, also known as the primary alliance, is defined by the relationship between a mother and a father as it relates to parenthood and raising children. A sound parenting alliance exists when both parents are invested in a child, value the other parent's input and involvement with the child, respect each other's judgment. Co-parenting does not start at birth, but begins during the prenatal period. Consequently, the psychological support and planning the father provides during pregnancy and in infancy are considered a primary foundation of the co-parenting alliance. In addition, activities that fathers and mothers engage in to prepare for the baby, such as purchasing a crib and other supplies, purchasing baby clothes, and going to the doctor or childbirth classes, set the stage for how and by whom related tasks will be managed. So, in other words, the co-parents' relationship, the father's involvement, and plans for co-parenting before birth carry crucial weight in the formation of the way that mothers and fathers will interact with regard to the child. So, with all that being said, our co-parenting did not start when Ava was born. It actually started when, I found out that I was pregnant with Ava. And from that point on, me and Milton grew this relationship that was around Ava and what we can do to make sure that Ava has everything that she needs while she's growing and developing in my stomach, and to the point where she's born and then moving forward in her life. Okay, and there's so many different benefits of effectively co-parenting, and some of those are co-parenting increases the children's sense of security and it reduces stress. In co-parenting, parents model respectful conflict resolution skills. Co-parenting increases the likelihood of two active parents remaining in the child's lives. Co-parenting improves communication and relationships with parents, and then also co-parenting decreases conflict. And it helps the child build self-esteem, positive relationships with people, and it helps them to learn how to manage them and maintain the positive relationships. So I can't stress enough how important it is to effectively parent your children. Make sure you get along, even if it's just for the kids' sake, because imagine growing up in a household when all your parents are doing is arguing, fighting, yelling, screaming. You hear your mom talking about your dad all the time. You hear your dad talking about your mom all the time. Imagine the conflict that's going on within that child when they're hearing stuff like that. Imagine how that's making them feel. Imagine how that's affecting their self-esteem, their confidence, their sense of security, and their outlook on the world. Their outlook on what they feel that they need from other people or what they can provide to other people. It would be better to be in a household where you see your parents getting along, communicating. Even if they do have disagreements, you're seeing them work through it. Alright, so now I'm just going to jump into the discussion with Milton about how we effectively co-parent Ava. Alright. So how do we effectively co-parent together? I'll say for me, initially what I had to do was look at the big picture of everything and stop thinking that everything was about me or if it was just about Milton. I actually had to look at what was actually most important and that was Ava. So determining what Ava needed, what was best for her. And I know that having two parents that don't get along, that argue all the time, that disagree, they're constantly fighting, and then especially too if the kids growing up and hearing that, you know, going back and forth between the parents, or hearing like me talking about Milton all the time, or Milton talking about me all the time.
Negative energy.
Yeah, right, negative energy. So like I said, what I had to do was forget about anything that may have happened in the past between me and Milton, or what I thought he didn't do, or what I thought I could have did or didn't do, whatever, and just focus on what was important, which was Ava. I guess the co-parenting starts during pregnancy. That's when it all began. We both started to think about things that we could do to prepare for Ava's birth. Like, you know, I'm like really organized. Milton's not as organized as I am. I'm super duper organized, right? But that's the good thing about it. Like, I have positives about myself that work well in our co-parenting relationship. Milton has great positives about himself, and that's what actually helps us work better together. So like when I was pregnant, I had everything organized. I wrote up everything that we needed for Ava.
Post-it notes.
Right. So I wrote up everything that we needed for Ava, and he was good. He was on it, man. I'm telling you, he was hustling like crazy. He got every single thing that we needed. He got the crib, the stroller, the car seat. I had like a year's supply of diapers and wipes in the first month of pregnancy. It was crazy.
It was good.
Like,
it was fun though.
Yeah, it was. What about you? What do you?
I mean, it was kind of easy for me. I mean, you make it easy doing stuff because it's not like you ask for anything that's outrageous or ridiculous. So honestly, just answering, and whether I can do it or not, your response isn't a bad response. It's like, oh, if I can't do it, you can't do it right now. It's just, you know, the communication, keeping the line open between both of us.
Yeah, I agree. And y'all, that took practice, okay? Because I wasn't always like that. You remember the beginning of my pregnancy?
Very sporadic.
Yeah, those hormones, they hit me hard, y'all. One minute I was crying, one minute I was happy, one minute I was mad. I was just going back and forth, and I was taking on everybody that was around me.
Everybody.
It was so hard. I had to take a minute and step back and think like, all right, let me get it together. Let me focus on what's important. And like I said, with my pregnancy and Ava, and just trying to make things copacetic between me and Milton. Because Milton's a great guy. He's awesome. So our parenting relationship is easy because of the type of person he is. And anybody who knows Milton, y'all know Milton. Milton's cool, he's laid back, he's fun, he's energetic, he's nice, all that. So, I mean, that's how we co-parent together. And then, so during my pregnancy, right, you know, when you're hungry, you always want something to eat and all that. I would always call him. I'd be at work, and, you know, he would order me something, or he'd bring food to the house. Like, he was totally awesome during that time because I didn't have anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and Bree, and I was still working full time. So, like I said, yeah, he would come to the house. He'd bring food up, or if he'd be at work,
get it delivered through. What was that? I mean, just call somewhere and get it delivered to you.
And then what happened eventually? What'd you end up doing?
Oh yeah. I eventually just got her own debit card connected to my account, so I didn't have to keep doing all this, like transfer money through PayPal. It just makes it a lot easier.
It was so much easier, y'all. And then the good part about it is I still have that card to this day. So if there's anything that Ava needs or whatever, he'll put money on the card. I'll tell him like, hey, could you throw a couple dollars on there? Or he'll just let me know, hey, there's some money on there if you need to get something for Ava, which is great because, you know what I mean, we don't have to go back and forth. And then a lot of times too, like, you know, I know y'all know, like, some people who have been in relationships, whatever, and they break up, and there's just all this drama between the parents or whatever with child support and all that stuff. Like, you don't need to go and get the courts involved. I mean, if you can help it. I mean, sometimes you got to take that step.
Sometimes you can't really help it.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't need stuff all the time. Ava's only 1 year old. There isn't a lot that she needs.
I mean, we pretty much have everything. We got everything.
Yeah.
Like, stay on top of stuff good, I think so.
Right? And then, on top of that, too, we aren't the type that are, like, real flashy or that want to just get all this stuff for Ava, knowing that she's one, like, let's go all out and get her all these toys, get her all these clothes. Like, personally for me, this is my second child, so I've learned that, you know, where I could save money and, you know, cut costs and stuff like that. So, you know, I do what I can. Like, Ava, she doesn't need all this extravagant stuff, and I'm happy that me and him are both on the same page with that, at least.
Just not spending extra money for no reason. I mean, Yeah, it's fun. It's actually fun shopping for a girl.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Y'all have so many options.
Right.
There's so many options. She can wear anything. Like, be some sandals with a lightning bolt on the side of it, and they look nice on her.
Mm-hmm. I know. Right now she got on some little sandals with like little popsicles on them, and they're cute with a little tutu.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to go get her. 'Cause she's sleeping. When I came here, she's all knocked out.
I wanted to wake her up.
I know you did. He's so funny. Look, he's about to get her out. Hello. Hey, shout to Ava baby. Hey, shout to Ava baby.
Say hi.
Say hi. See y'all. This is so nice. Getting along, and it's so cute too. Cause I'll be like, "You wanna go see Dada? Huh? You wanna go see Dada?"
Hey.
And she'll say, "Dada." And get excited. Oh, you know what else too works good? In the morning, like when I'm going to work, I come to his house and I drop Ava off, but he comes out and he gets her. Yeah, he gets her.
Hey.
And he takes her to daycare, and then I pick her up from daycare, so that works well. And then as far as like paying for the daycare, I pay the co-payment 2 times out of the month, and he pays it the other 2 times out of the month, which works well that way too.
That's cute.
What up? I know, isn't this cute? This is one of the things that you said your friend got her.
Oh.
Yes. So that's how we co-parent, y'all, huh? Give me a kiss. Your mama kiss? She just woke up. Oh. Yeah, and then for the very beginning too, it was Dada, 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 Dada.
What's wrong? What you want to go? You want a ball? What, a ball?
Can mommy have a hug? Mommy's gonna go bye-bye. And then on Sundays, Milton gets Ava, which is nice because that gives me some time, like I told you on the previous video, to do all my batch cooking and just prepare for the week. And mommy misses her baby. Where her going? Can I have a hug? No?
No love for mom.
No love.
Why you being a booger right now? Why you being a booger? Don't be a booger.
Give me kisses. Give me kisses. Okay, now say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
You say bye-bye? You
No.
can be me. No?
No.
Dada?
Mama? Bree Bree?
Bree Bree.
Bree. Those are
Kiev?
like all her 3 favorite words. Yeah, Kiev too. Kiev's in that now too.
I say Kiev? Kiev. Kiev.
Say mama.
No.
No. Negative.
Like, where Kiev? I heard him.
Right.
He is here somewhere. Come on.
Okay,
all right.
Bye y'all. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, and I forgot to add too that if you have any problems with the person that you're in that relationship with, the co-parenting is not going to work if you're still holding like grudges, if you're still jealous, if you're still resentful about things that happen in your relationship, or even if you know, you still have some insecurities, some things that you didn't deal with or whatever, and say they start a new relationship and you know you're jealous of that relationship because you don't have it or anything like that. All I know is if you don't resolve any of those issues, then the co-parenting is going to be even harder to do, especially if you're mad at the person that you're in a relationship with. You're mad at them for something that happened in the relationship, or you still can't get over things that happen in the relationship or whatever, then it's going to be so hard to parent effectively. It's going to be so hard. It's so much easier when you have a clean slate, when you get over all that stuff and you put everything like that in the past and you move on and you focus on what's more important, which is the child. I know for me personally, that's what I had to do. Seriously. And if I could recommend something for somebody to have a more effective co-parenting relationship, that would be it. You got to get over anything, any type of feelings that you still may have for your ex, or you know, like any negative feelings like jealousy, resentment. Just sometimes you just gotta agree to disagree and then move on and focus on the bigger picture. All right, y'all. Just want to hit y'all with that.